Welcome fellow gamers, my name is The Mountain, and today I bring you new infos about the next update of Battlebit. Battlebit already had an update a few weeks ago that brought a lot of changes to the game mechanics and weapon balance. So far the game is heading on a good direction. So what's next? Well, from what I saw, the next update will also have a big impact to the way that you will play the game. Starting with the one that seems to me that maybe will be the one that everybody will talk about, the leaning spam. First, what is leaning spam? I'm sure that you already encounter a player doing this. Is when you are in a gunfight and the player spams Q and E while shooting. So is constantly spamming leaning right and left to try to make harder to you to aim to his head hitbox. It only works if you try to aim to his head. If you aim his lower torso, even if he's spamming leaning, it doesn't work. I personally have nothing against, but I don't use that playstyle neither. But the devs don't think that leaning spam at its actual state is good for the game. So we still don't know what kind of change we are going to have concerning leaning. But I imagine that the time of leaning is going to be increased. Or after leaning, for example right, if you lean left is going to take more time. At the end, leaning is a great mechanic and I don't think that the nerf to leaning is going to have a big impact on the game. There's a lot of other movement mechanics to use in this game. Another big change in Battlebit is going to be made in the anti-grenade trophy system that was added in the last update. The trophy system is already well known and used in other games. It's a good way to mitigate some of the grenade spamming, but at its current state, the trophy system is blocking completely the grenade's use. So some changes were needed. The changes are the trophy system no longer blocks the friendly nades. So if a teammate deploys a trophy system, you will be able to throw nades. The trophy system will also be moved from the light gadgets section to the heavy gadgets section. And after the update, the trophy system will give XP for blocking enemy nades. So for those who use the trophy system and help the team win the game, will receive the well-deserved extra XP. Another good news after the update, prestiging will no longer reset your kills count. So if you are prestiging, probably it's better to wait until the update comes out. But the devs are going to reward those who are already prestige, probably with some kind of weapon skin. A simple but nice gesture nonetheless. In this update, the devs are not going to introduce new guns. They prefer trying to balance the guns that already exist before implementing new ones. I think that is a smart move from the devs, because introducing new guns on an unbalanced game is never a good idea. So what guns are they changing? Well, for the first one we have the Honey Badger. The Honey Badger is going to have a damage reduction from 32 to 25. The vertical recoil decreased from 1.5 to 1.25. The horizontal recoil decreased from 1.9 to 1.1. Muzzle velocity decreased from 440 meters a second to 400. Accuracy increased from 68.75 to 72.25. Fire rate increased to 800 RPM to 880. Sound spread decreased from 600 to 200. Reload speed decreased from 4.17 seconds to 3.79 seconds. Paced magazine increased from 24 to 25. Damage fall off starting from 20 meters to 40 meters. Overall, this weapon is going to be a better gun, especially for those that like to flank. Next one we have the AS Vol. Change as well. Horizontal recoil decreased from 1.9 to 1.2. Accuracy increased from 68.75 to 75. Sound spread decreased from 600 to 200. Reload speed increased from 3.0 seconds to 3.33 seconds. And damage fall off starting from 20 meters to 40 meters. The next weapon is going to be the Ultimax 100. Reloading speed increased by 10%. First shot kick decreased from 2 to 1.5. Vertical recoil decreased from 1.5 to 1.1. ADS speed increased from 0.35 to 0.3. And run speed increased from 0.9 to 0.925. Next one, we have the G36C. We have two changes. First, vertical recoil increased from 1.4 to 1.45, and horizontal recoil decreased from 1.0 to 0.84. Also, the UMP45 will receive some changes. The damage is increased from 25 to 28. Vertical recoil increased from 0.9 to 1.0. Horizontal recoil increased from 0.5 to 0.65. Muzzle velocity decreased from 500 to 475. And damage fall off starting at 50 meters to 30 meters. The next weapon is the PP2000. Damage increased from 23 to 24. Vertical recoil decreased from 1.2 to 1.1. Fire rate increased from 900 RPM to 1000 RPM. ADS speed decreased from 0.25 to 0.15. And damage fall off starting from 50 meters to 30 meters. And finally and last, the FAMAS will also change, but just one setting. Damage will increase from 24 to 26. And with this last gun, we reached the end of this video. I hope that you find this information useful and that you enjoyed the video. If so, don't forget to smash that like button, if not the dislike button. If you want to see future videos, don't forget to subscribe. And I would like to know your thoughts about this future update, if you think that is going to resolve some of the problems or not, and if not, what would you like to see in a future update. With that said, I will see you all on the next video, but until then, have a good day and good gaming. Dune Mountain out.